There's three things happening at the moment that we think you'll find interesting. Distressed sales. We have seen zero impact. Domain has actually recently run an inquiry where they've scanned through all their marketing to look for keywords that would illustrate a distressed sale. In actual fact, Canberra and Brisbane have seen a decrease, which is amazing. There's been a slight increase in your tourist regions like your Sunshine Coast and your Gold Coast, and Western Australia because they rely heavily on trade. This is largely due to the fact that the government has put fantastic support into the economy. The interesting thing will be once that is obviously removed as to how that plays out. So stay tuned, we'll keep a very close eye on that. But at this stage, there's no increase in distress sales. Secondly, the First Homeowners Deposit Scheme has been snapped up. Up until a couple of weeks ago, there was about 1,800 spots left, but that has now been completely exhausted. They will put more in play as of the new financial year. What that means is that there's a lot of first homeowners coming back into the market. Any stock up to $475,000, which is the cap for the scheme, is very popular. So if you do have any sort of property in that realm, definitely talk to us because there seems to be a flurry of buyers coming through. And thirdly, stamp duty could be abolished. Over the last couple of weeks, we've seen a bit of traction on this. Federal Treasurer Josh Frydenberg has actually mentioned that they are looking at a tax reform, and this is one of the things they're looking closely at. This is the state government's biggest revenue raiser. So obviously, if they do abolish this, they're going to have to look at potentially raising things like GST or land tax. It does also create quite a big barrier for a lot of the first homeowners trying to come through. So if it is removed, we'll see a lot more demand coming into the market, and essentially that could push prices up. Stamp duty has gone up exponentially as house prices has gone up. So there is a very good argument to suggest that this is now getting to the point where it's unwarranted. So I think they'll look quite closely at it and stay tuned. It could make a massive difference in the housing market.